Welcome to everyone. Well, I got to say it was kind of a tricky card, I guess. So very heavy ups and downs in this card. I had to get a bit of sleep, and right now I'm going to work. But yeah, I'm literally working every single day. So I just wanted to make a brief recap of this event, and I'm trying to pinpoint that ups and downs overall. I can't say it was a good card, nor I can say it was a bad card, though. But I think we've seen a lot of surprises. We've seen pretty much of a lot of surprises. And at the end of the day, I don't know. And Gregor Gillespie banks his fight of the night bonus. That's fight of the night, Gillespie versus Ferreira. Performance of the night, Alex Morono. And performance of the night, Carlston Harris. But at the end of the day, we've seen a lot of, let's say, controversies. Let's just start with postponing 3 fights. Hey, man, let's just start with postponing 3 fights. We haven't seen Rothwell versus Lins. We haven't seen Hivas versus Hill. We've only seen a lot of delayments, man. I mean, 3 fights were scrapped, and it was very much sad to see. Sad to see that so many bouts were scrapped and last-minute replacements. We should have had a lot of better fights on the card, but with 3 fights scrapped, we pretty much didn't have much of the choice. We pretty much didn't have much options but to enjoy what's left of the card. And enjoying what's left of the card was an easy mission to do so. Unfortunately, that's the way it was. We got so many scrappings, and Ryan Benoit versus Aru Kadashev was scrapped when Benoit missed the scale. He felt pretty much weak, and he didn't try to go under 128-pound limit. So, yeah. Christian Aguilera versus Carlston Harris. Very much dominant performance of Carlston Harris. And I forgot to say it was a 5-4 card for me. So 6-3 would be my average score. So 5-4 is like, okay, kind of believed that's going to come to fruition, but it didn't. First, Christian Aguilera stopped Carlston Harris with the Anaconda choke. This is the submission of the night for me. That's what it was right now. Tafon Nchukwi versus Junyoung Park. Park defeated Nchukwi by majority decision. One of judges scored it 28-28, while other two scored it 30-25 and 29-26. I honestly scored about 29-27. So when this judge called it a draw, I was like, is this some kind of a joke? Because Park was very much dominant heading out. Park was so much dominant in this match, and I was thinking that judge came off his rocker, but people see it differently. Ludovic Klein versus Mike Trizano. Trizano defeated Klein by anonymous decision. That's also the first area of controversy because I've scored 2 rounds in the favor of Ludovic Klein. And Klein, according to me, had more maybe he didn't have more clean strikes, but he had a lot of takedowns and a lot of damage. Was seen in that match. So I don't know how judges scored it, but it was a bit of a different approach that was used by judges back there, unfortunately. And scored 29-28 for Klein. I really believe that this could have gone either way, but 30-27 for Trizano is simply impossible. Klein established 4 or 5 clean takedowns, also held Trizano on the bottom, so there should have been at least a split decision or whatever you want to say. Then Kyle Douglas versus Phil Hawes. Hawes defeats Douglas by unanimous decision. Pretty much dominant performance by Phil Hawes. I've got no dilemma. I also scored in the favor of Phil Hawes. I scored it 29-27, very much dominant performance for Phil Hawes. Kyle Douglas won round 1, but that was all he wrote according to my scorecards. Anyway, great performance. But now the best stoppage of the night. according to me, happened in the match again between Gillespie and Ferreira. Because Ferreira was pretty much good in round 1, but in round 2, the gift bounced back, and it was a really, really great performance by Gregor Gillespie. So Gillespie really much returned, and Gillespie did a wonderful, wonderful job returning after that loss. And Diego Ferreira missed the weight, so it was kind of a sad event to watch, I got to say. It was a sad event to watch for Diego Ferreira. Maurice Green, Marcos Rogerio de Lima. Super dominant performance by Marcos Rogerio de Lima. He was fighting way better on the ground. Well, my first miss of the night was Nchukwu versus Junyoung Park. Second was Klein versus Trizano. Then Hoss versus Dokos. Then Green versus Rogerio de Lima, very clean victory. My best underdog pick was Neil Magny, who outworked Geoff Neal 29-28. I scored 29-28 in the favor of Magny. I think Magny won the fight, but hey, Adolf, how are you? I think Magny won the fight, but at the end of the day, I scored it 29-28. This could have, some people said the Neil won. This could have gone either way, but it was a close fight. Can't criticize anybody. My fourth miss was Donald Cerrone versus Alex Morono. Morono defeats Cerrone by TKO. And that's the end. That's the end of UFC tenure for Donald the Cowboy Cerrone. 5th loss in a row. I think he'll transition to PFL or Bellator after that. Morono was pretty much dominant. This is a situation where I picked, where I was speaking with my heart. Yeah, that was a situation where I was speaking with my heart, and this time it simply didn't come to fruition because, Cowboys pick Cowboys, but this time I listened to my heart and it didn't pay off. It didn't pay off well for me. Marina Rodriguez versus Mitchell Watterson. Rodriguez defeated Watterson via unanimous decision 49-46 times 2 and 48-47. I scored it 49-46, only gave round 4 to Mitchell Watterson. All other rounds went according to my thoughts in the favor of Marina Rodriguez. So let me see. I only have a big disagreement for Ludovic Klein versus Mike Trizano. I scored it other way around. Other than that, I agree pretty much with all decisions. Teflon and Nchukwu, 28-28 could have never happened, if you ask me. But again, it was just a majority decision, so who knows at the end of the day? Literally, who knows? Anything can happen, especially with these judges. But it should have been 6-3. It should have been around my regular score. But okay, it was a pretty much good way to go, got to say. Unfortunately, we only had 9 bouts, so it was a sad event to watch. But I hope we'll be having a better event to watch next weekend. Because next weekend I'm expecting fireworks. Today I have to ref. I'm going out to ref, so later I will probably add some. I'll probably later post some predictions for the next weekend or tomorrow. And tomorrow I will also try to record a video. Since John Morgan is ducking me, I'm gonna record video where I try and make quick strikes on him. So yeah, if he doesn't want to fight, no problem. I can at least work on my skills. But yeah, I want to say massive thanks to my fans. This was one of the best turnings ever for me. And when you have lovely fans all around the globe, that's awesome. When you really have lovely fans all around the globe, that's awesome. Also, hope to have my t-shirts in around 20 days. I gave them for creation, so gonna be good. Gonna be pretty much good. So catch you all next time. And thank you for watching. Next weekend there are a lot of MMA events. There are a lot of boxing events. Let me see. Got on Saturday. Let me see. Oh yeah, we got in Manchester. Got Blatzi versus Daniel Blanda dos Santos. That should be a good one. That should be a good one. I don't know whether I'm gonna cover it or not. Depends on UFC when it airs. But, I don't know whether Dalton Smith fighting. It should be pretty much a good match. And let me see. Let me see what we have from UFC. We got Titan FC, we got LFA, we got Chandler Oliveira versus Chandler. Let me see when it airs. it's kicking off pretty much early. I will see what am I gonna add, or I will have to see for the next weekend. So have a great day, everyone. Goodbye, and thank you so much for supporting me. You're out, guys. Goodbye.